Alright, what's going on, everybody? Today I wanted to give you guys an update in regards to the Fairy Tail DLC prices as it pertains to the United States. Now, for those of y'all who saw the videos that I posted yesterday, I also wanted to just make a very quick clarification for those of y'all who might have just not been listening in the video. My friend actually sent me, so I literally just woke up like an hour ago or whatever, and apparently the Fairy Tail DLC prices for the United States is now up. At the time of me recording both of those videos yesterday, those prices were not up. And I also clarified in both of those videos, I'm pretty dang sure that those prices and those links that were in the description were from the European store, which I believe it was actually from the Australian store. I could be wrong about that, but either way, it wasn't the United States prices. And there was a comment that my friend screenshotted the comment that somebody put in one of my comment sections of one of those videos yesterday. And I saw the comment, and the guy claimed that I was clickbaiting, and he was like, "Okay, where did you get these prices from?" Well, dude, it's clear that him and any other person that pretty much says what he said in that video, it's clear that you didn't watch the video, because I clearly said that those weren't the English prices. Like, those weren't the prices in the States. I even went as far as to say that those prices might change. Like, I clearly wasn't trying to mislead people. And I just wanted to go ahead and just clarify that, because why would I want to mislead? Why would I want to spread misinformation? So far, in regards to the Fairy Tail game, I've been giving out some pretty good information, especially pre-launch, right? So yeah, I just thought I'd clarify that. And also, I just want to go ahead and actually just show proof that I wasn't just making those numbers up. I mean, I did show a screenshot in one of those videos. But okay, so this is the English page. This is the United States PlayStation Store page. And if we click right here, this is the European or Australian, whatever. This is the other page for the other country. And as you can see, there's a $90. Wait, where is it? Yeah, there's a $90 season pass. There is, if I scroll down, it should be on this page. If it's not, I'll probably have to go on the next page. Um, Let me just go to the next page, because you will see. Like I said, I'm just trying to prove that I wasn't making this crap up. Like, I wasn't just throwing these numbers out of nowhere. Okay, so, and here are all the bundles that I was talking about, these $60 bundles. So that's proof. So for those of y'all who clicked on that video and didn't watch it, saw the title, then y'all went to the PlayStation Store and you saw the prices, and you was like, hold on, there's a discrepancy there. This guy's lying. It's a clickbait, whatever. No, dude. Like I said, I made it pretty clear in that video. And like I said, if you got confused by it, I guess that's on you, because once again, I clarified in both of those videos. I'm pretty dang sure. So I just wanted to go ahead and clarify that. So with that out of the way, we can just focus on the new information for us in the U.S. Now, I still feel bad for people in Australia, and it is either Australia and Europe. I guess it might be both, but whatever. I feel bad for those people that have to, spend that type of money. But either way, my point from yesterday, that the DLC prices is a bit much, is outrageous. I still stand on that, and you're gonna see why. So, the season pass for America. Let's look at that. So, still the same stuff. We're getting the same stuff like I talked about in the last video. We're getting the Growth Lacrima on August 20th. We're getting Levy and Leon. In September 3rd, we're getting Lasana and Elfman, and basically some S rank quest, 10-year quest, and then the additional dungeon that I was talking about yesterday. But what we care about in this video, since I've already kind of covered all that stuff in my in my video yesterday. What we care about in this video is the prices, and as you can see, this is a $60 season pass, which that's a bit much. That is a bit much. Most season passes, like I said in that video, most season passes are $20 to $30. And here's the thing. Yes, we're getting quests. We're getting a few quests. We don't know how long those quests are. We don't know, like, those quests could be anything. And disregard any noises you might hear in the background right now, because I think my father's doing something upstairs. But yeah, we don't know what type of content is in those quests. We don't know how long that dungeon, how long the rift in time and space dungeon. We don't know how long that piece of content of DLC. There's a lot of unknowns there, and then these characters might suck. That's another thing that y'all not that some people might not be considering. Though these characters might not be any good. So yeah, I mean we like there's a lot we don't know, and for $60, that's the price of a video game. That's the price of the standard edition of this game. So yeah, that's a lot. Like I said, I still stand on the fact that I still stand by my statement that yeah, this is overpriced DLC. So that's $60 right there, right? And so the DLC costumes. Let's look at the DLC costumes. So the DLC costumes, as you can see here, each one, the bundles are $40. And matter of fact, let me backtrack here because I wanted to say one more thing before we talk about the costumes. The season pass. In regards to these characters being sold individually, I don't see it on here, and we can kind of go through and just make sure so that y'all see that I'm being thorough here. Um, I don't see the characters. Hopefully, this thing won't take a long time loading up. Okay, so because I want to go through and just check. Oh man, but I want to go through and check to see if you can buy them individually, just like I did yesterday, and I don't see it on this website. Now they could update it later on where you can buy it individually, but I don't see where you can buy Leon, Lisana, Elfman. I don't see where you can buy them individually, and that's a problem because what if I don't want what if I don't want Elfman or what if I don't want Lisana? Why force people to buy a season pass? Why force them to buy a $60 season pass when they might not even want all the content? And that's a problem. Regardless of whether or not you think, oh, like, regardless of whether or not you don't care about the money and you're just like, okay, I'll spend whatever. I love Fairy Tail. I'm just going to spend the money regardless of how much it costs. Regardless of what you think about the situation, yeah, that's a lot, and that's an unfair. That's just very unfair to the people that may not want all of that content. And yeah, as you can see, I don't see anywhere where you can buy Levy, where you can buy these characters individual. So you have to buy that season pass. So that is a problem. But in regards to the costumes, kind of getting into that, the costumes will be $40 each one. Well, I should say the bundles. The bundles are going to be $40 a piece. So if we do the math here, right? So each one is $40. If we, I got my calculator here. So just for the costumes alone, for all of the costumes, that's $120. Now sit here. Now I want you to sit here and try to, for those people who may think that I was blowing things out of proportion. If there's any of you who thought that I was blowing things out of proportion yesterday and would think that I'm blowing things out of proportion now, that's $120 for cosmetics. $120. That's the price of two games. Like I mentioned yesterday, that digital deluxe edition, those people don't get any of these. They don't get any of these costumes for free. You can't sit here and tell me that that's fair. But yeah, so $120 for the cosmetics, right? And then for the season pass, as we just saw, is $60, right? So altogether, that's $180. And if you bought the digital deluxe edition, altogether, That's $255. So go ahead, for those of y'all who think that I might be blowing this out of proportion, regardless of how much this thing costs, whether it's 170 over here in the States, all together, or 255 altogether, regardless, this is too much for DLC, especially for cosmetics, and especially for the season pass. There's no denying it. Regardless if we're talking about the Australian or European prices or the United States prices, this is freaking too much. And I'm sorry if it seems a bit redundant for me to do multiple videos on this. I promise y'all I'm not trying to kind of milk this situation, but I had to at least do an update. Talking about the English prices, because even yesterday I said that I was going to keep you guys updated and tell you guys about any new information that comes on August 6th. And so that's what I'm doing now. I mean, this is, like I said, it's ridiculous. These prices are outrageous. And like I said in my other video, if you see that I bought this stuff, it's because of YouTube. Not because it was something, not because, oh, I just had to have it. It's because I was covering it for YouTube. So if you see that I bought this, make no mistake, I still believe it's outrageous. I still believe, because if I do end up getting it, it's because of YouTube. I promise you. Because I don't usually spend money on costumes and stuff like that. Like, the only time I spend money on costumes, just like with the My Hero costumes, I'm doing that for the purposes of promoting the channel. I'll be straight up and honest with y'all. When I get the costumes and stuff, now the DLC characters themselves, yeah, I'm buying that for my personal enjoyment. But in terms of the costumes, unless there's a costume, like I said, I don't think there's ever been a costume in a video game where it was like, I had to have it, so I bought the cosmetic DLC costume. I don't think I've ever really done that outside of just for YouTube. So, like I said, I'm standing by my word. This is freaking overpriced, and it's up to you whether or not you think it's okay to support that. But I don't. I wouldn't recommend it. Like I said, I can't tell people that. Like I said yesterday, I can't tell people what to do with their money. People don't like it when I say don't buy this, so I'm not gonna say that. But I'm just saying, if you think that this is bad, then don't support it. But if you're a YouTuber, then I understand. Like I said, I understand if you're buying it just to cover it. But if you think that this type of practice, if spending this type of money, if this is too much, then go ahead and vote with your wallet. I mean, that's all I can really say. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. Like the video, subscribe, and yeah, just have a nice day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.